Greetings everyone, my name is Irsyad bin Fithri Aziz, and alongside with my partner today, Ferhad, Ilmyzat bin Fairul Hamni, together today we will be delivering our presentation about the importance or the capabilities of sports and general physical activities and exercises as the driving factor towards one's mental state, insanity, and well-being. So we really do, a lot of us really do bypass, right? We don't really give enough thought about the true importance and the positivity that these activities subconsciously bring upon us, right? We don't really care, right? Most of us, at least, doesn't give enough thought about the whole activity. So to put into perspective, the suicide cases does not seem to be slowing down every year, and there's always a consistent flow and rate of suicide cases. Now, it's safe to say that the victims of these suicide cases, their mental state was, I would say, really not 100%, and there's a huge factor towards them leading up to the actual suicide case itself. Now, today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to actually discuss about, we're going to be presenting about how doing or practicing physical exercises and sports could actually help and aid or even prevent one's mental state from reaching up to that level of maybe wanting to suicide, or maybe just not wanting to live anymore. So today we're going to be presenting about some of these values, some of the capabilities of that sports can do, what it can help to prevent such a thing from occurring. Okay, so for the first point, doing sports or any general physical exercises on your own is fun, right? It's true, it's fun, and there are many types of exercises and sports that you can do on your own, and it will still be fun. But with the presence of friends or a group of people around you, it will be a blast, right? What I mean by that is going to be 10 times more fun, and you're going to be wanting to do more of it. So to start, excuse me, I love voice crack over there. So to start, the presence of group of friends around you or acquaintance around you could spark up that nature competitive side of yours, right? And it would spur you on. What this would do is which in turn it would make any type of activities, for that matter, a lot more interesting. Now, as I said before, what this would do in the end is that it would make the activity a lot more interesting and a lot more fun to do, right? So you want to do more and more and more. So other than that, stuff like maybe exercising in the gym, right? Working out with your friends, working out with your friends or a group of people, or just even one friend with you, it will enable each of you to encourage each other to either push a little bit more or doing more on a little certain exercise, thus increasing the intensity of the exercise, right? To put it into perspective, let's say you're bench pressing in the gym, you're doing squats, and you have your friend with you, right? Maybe if you were alone, maybe you would just stop at the 6th rep, But if you have a friend with you, it can help you to go more. He's there to help you, he's there to encourage you. Now, what this will do in the long run is it has many positive, effect on your body. You're gonna be looking a lot more, you're gonna be a lot more strong, and you're gonna be able to live a lot more. Let's just put into that perspective. So as I said before, it's very fun to do with a group of people, and it has many advantages doing it with a group of friends, is what I said. So practicing general exercises and sports also could help in improving one's appearance. Now, what would this do, you ask? Well, what this would do is it would tremendously boost someone's confidence and self-esteem, like through the roof, right? Before, you could probably be maybe you could be an introvert, but once you've lost all that weight, lost all that fat, you're gonna have more confidence to talk to other people. So let's say, for instance, if you're looking forward to lose weight, you're looking forward to lose fat, you can resort to jogging, you have running, cycling, rope skipping, even swimming. The list goes on, and your choices really are limitless. So in parallel of that, if you're looking forward to, build muscle, increasing strength, you can always resort to weightlifting and conditioning. There's always, high intensity interval training. Yeah, you can always resort to that. It's great in building up strength and, making you feel better overall. Now, with the proper motivation, and I'm saying this from the very bottom of my heart, with the proper motivation, you literally can achieve anything. Anybody has the capability to improve themselves, whether it could be from daily goals, daily job goals, or even mental goals, or even physical goals, whatever it is. If you have the proper motivation, if you're really motivated to do something, you can achieve it in a short amount of time, honestly. So this topic is honestly really close to home for me, because I have personally experienced this myself. I was once a really chubby and unhealthy fat kid. I don't really know how to put into perspective. Let's just say I didn't miss too much meals. Yeah, I didn't miss too many meals. I ate a lot, and I just didn't care of how I looked. And let's just say I wasn't really happy at that time. All I ever really cared about was just food, and just I thought that food is a way of comforting myself. So one day I just say that screw this. I just say like, I'm gonna lay down the hammer and I'm going to improve myself. I'm gonna dedicate myself into improving my own appearance, because every time I look in the mirror, I was like disappointed. I was just tired of looking myself, and I told myself that this is not me, right? I want to look better. I want to improve myself, and I just want to feel overall better. So yeah, as I said, I laid down the hammer and just dedicated my mind to making myself look better. But that's not the thing. That's not the only thing. As I progress, as the days, as the process went on and on, as the weight loss process went on and on, I can't help but notice or realize that the more I actually improved myself physically, I actually felt happier and better mentally. I actually felt happier the more I go. I felt a lot more happy, and I could think a lot more clearly. I could make decisions a lot more thoroughly. I could think better than compared to when I was, back in the unhealthy days. It gave me a lot more confidence, and I was able to be more social. I was, not as embarrassed to go into in front of a public to talk with other people. It just gave me a lot of confidence, and I just felt like myself again. I had none of that low self-esteem type thing anymore. I was really a whole new person, let's just say. And yeah, it's safe to say that my mental health and my sanity was really at a very good place. And in the end, I would definitely say that it's a very, very worth it. It's very, very worth it. It's a very worth it process. Like if I could do that again, I would. But yeah, as I said, if you dedicate your mind to something, you could achieve it. And yeah, as I said, this is another example. Yeah, this is an example that sports or general physical activities could improve someone's appearance, and thus it will help your mental state to get better. So in case any of you want to see, any of you want to see how I looked up before, I have included a picture in the slide, especially Madam Aliza. If you want to take a look at that, I have included that picture right there, so feel free to check it out. So yeah, I think that's it from my part, and let's move on to my partner's part.
Okay, so I'm here to give my first topic for this presentation. By far, one of the most obvious benefits of doing sports and physical activities, such as playing football or maybe hit the gym, it is extremely beneficial for your heart and overall health. I think lots of people already know about it. We have been told about this since we were a kid, that sports is actually very, very good for your health. And that's why in school in Malaysia we do like co-curricular activities. It is to make sure that students in Malaysia active and keep being happy. And it is scientifically proven that doing any general sports or physical activities produces endorphins. So if you don't know what is endorphins, endorphins is basically chemical substance produced by brain that acts as natural painkillers, which in turn will help immensely in reducing stress. As a student myself, sport has been an important daily routine to me. Not gonna lie, study has been putting a bit of stress and pressure on me, because I have lots of assignments to do, lots of labs and homework. So to make myself feel better and throw the stress away, I always play futsal or go to the park to do some exercises with my friends. Both of these are examples of sports that made me happy during study week. Sometimes I even feel sad when the rain starts to come down. It is because I cannot play sports while it is raining. That is how much I love my sports, and I'm sure sports is important to lots of other students as well, since it is one of the best way to throw away their stress. Okay, so I'm back here again to give my second point about this presentation. Okay, so my thoughts about this topic is practicing sports and physical exercises also enables you to be a more productive person. Okay, this is because by practicing these activities, it will automatically enable us to be more physically active, which in turn make your physical abilities and functions a lot more variable. To put into perspective, your body is going to be able to execute daily activities with ease. This also applies to your daily jobs. It doesn't matter if you are an average 9 to 5 hours office worker, teacher or even contractor. You're going to be able to execute tasks more efficiently and effectively, thus instinctively more productive. Okay, I like this point a lot. It is because when we think about it, physical exercises will make you feel stronger and healthier. It will also boost your stamina. So these benefits bring lots of advantages for you when you're working as well. For an example, let's say teacher. Okay, a teacher use lots of energy when working. It is because to teach students with quality, and from what I can see, teachers work a lot from class to class. So if a teacher finds out that he or she exhausts a lot from working, I think making a sports as daily routine is going to be an excellent idea as well. It might be hard at start because of age factor, but as soon as you make it as daily routine, you're going to enjoy it and see how sport helps you with your daily task. So wrap it all up. General sports and physical activities is very much capable of improving one's well-being and sanity alongside with the proper motivation and consistency. Your life expectancy will undoubtedly increase. Not to mention, your mental health will be in a very good place. A good mental health enables you to think clearly and not make rash decisions that could potentially harm your mental health even more, or even worse, fatality. Okay, that is all from us, Ferhad, Ilmyzat and Muhammad Irsyad. Thank you to Puan Aziza for listening to our presentation, and thank you for the knowledge that you gave to us. Have a wonderful holiday and see you later. Bye.